Good morning. Sunday. Happy Sunday.
Sunday. Sunday.
What's up, buddy? Sunday.
The sun's hiding behind the clouds.
Alright, so we're on our way to the house and we're going to work on ceiling panels. We're going to get those up and then we're going to start putting the floors down, or we're going to try to get that far. Let's see.
We'll get it done.
Nope. I guess I gotta sign up for Instagram. That is gonna blow away. Goodness great. Need to figure out some way to have this down a little bit better. We're gonna take those two panels down, which we put up in the first place. These are the two that we put up. And we're gonna finish this. Let's talk about some of the comments that we got.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get to it. Goodness.
What is the matter? You're fine. Come here. Oh.
Alright, well, good morning, everybody. So we're here.
Morning.
Just took down the two panels. I figured we could talk about a couple of the comments. Holding and petting the chicken like a supervillain. The highlight of this cute baby. The highlight of this was the cute baby holding and petting the chicken like a supervillain. I agree. What a wonderful comment. Alright, so thanks guys for all the advice on the roof paint. I've heard of that stuff. The stuff that I'm actually planning on using is called Lanco Elastomeric White Seal Roof Coating. It's basically a rubberized coating that will go on the roof and it's white, so it reflects a lot of light, a ton of light, and that will also help reduce the amount of inducted heat through the ceiling, because obviously the roof is metal. The roof is metal.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So that'll help. There you go. That'll help.
It'll help what?
I just said it. I can't say it 1,000 times. It'll help. It'll help
Sun?
with the sun beating down on the metal and stop it from absorbing so much heat. It won't absorb as much heat. So we got some comments about the radiant barrier not being used for what it's meant for. Radiant barrier only works when the shiny side is exposed to sunlight.
So basically,
listen, the radiation barrier is not to keep the cold in, it's to keep the heat in. When we're in Washington in the middle of December, we want our propane heater or wood stove to be able to heat the bus effectively without losing all of that heat through the roof of the bus. So the radiant barrier, what it does is it reflects infrared and UV light back down. The foil is facing towards the inside of the bus. So all it's supposed to help with is the transfer of heat from the inside to the outside. We want to keep as much heat in as possible. The radiant barrier wouldn't do anything if we didn't have an airspace for it to actually, I don't really know how it works, but it needs an airspace, and the R value of the radiant barrier is specifically in correlation with the amount of airspace that you have in between the foil and the next piece that you have there. So that's why we did the furring strips. I should probably figure out what I'm talking about and then do this. The second thing that the space is for is so that we would, it's just to make hanging the panels easier. You can hang them into the metal, but the resistance from the batting insulation pushing in and, you know, some areas being lower, you can't get the batting insulation to be the perfect size all the way around. So what we were having when we tried the first time, putting it directly onto the metal, is the panel would warp down the ribs, and we didn't like that at all.
So you'd have like a big bubble.
Yeah, we'd have
of our living room.
In between the ribs on 28-inch centers, we would have a big bubble, and it just looked very ugly.
Gonna work.
So that's why this. It's not perfect. It's not, you know, NASA grade construction, but I mean, it's far from it. But it's gonna work for us. Okay. Thing just fell off.
Great! Now, we need to fix the cover.
Alright, now we need to fix the cover because the cover blew off. Okay.
Anyways, guys, thank you for your comments. Really appreciate them. Keep them coming. We love hearing from everybody. Be sure to like us on Facebook and Instagram. It's Freedom International Bus. We couldn't link them in the last video because you have to be a part of the YouTube partner program. So we have applied for that, but it takes like a week for approval. So we look forward to hearing from you, and go check us out. All right, here we go.
We gotta talk to our people.
Hi, people.
Look, this panel doesn't look very good because we didn't use a jig. This one we used a jig, and look how straight. Hang on, look how straight that line is. Look at that. It looks so much better than this. Well, you probably can't really see it very well. In real life, this one is warped, and this one looks really good. So, using that little jig right there. Check out Ian Robinson's video. He came up with this idea. I'll link to his channel. Oh yeah.
I can see my bush.
Yeah, it's right there. Okay, so panels are all the way up. Done with that. I'm gonna do this panel after. Goodness gracious, I'm gonna do this panel after lunch. Don't be shy, play me a song. Hey, look at that tower of blocks that you made. Wow. That's great. Wow, dude. Now we have a piece that will fit really snugly. We can cover that with like flooring. And we can fit it in like perfect.
Awesome.
Okay. I just talked to the camera for like 5 minutes and didn't record any of it. Alright, so Kristen's gonna put the insulation down on that half of the bus. This is what she has already done. I'm gonna take care of this, get all the cuts done, and then we can start laying the floor.
We're about to paint the floor.
You guys are about to paint the floor?
Yeah. After we seal and we get everything out, we're going to paint the floor.
All right. Hey, what's your name?
Shirt.
Who are you?
Asher!
Who are you? Nobody on YouTube knows who you are. No one's ever seen you before.
What is your relation to us?
This is my nephew Asher. He's a maniac. Alright, he's selling me short. Flooring's gonna go under this, and then we can cut flooring specifically to this. Thumbs up! Thumbs up! Down camera.
Uh-oh.
Thumbs up!
Yeah. Yes! Progress! So exciting. I'm excited! Thank you, darling.
Okay, so now I'm gonna start working on this flooring. This is vinyl plank click lock flooring, so it's going pretty easy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish installing the driver's area, put the driver's seat back up, and then I'll have free reign of the rest of the bus. How do you guys like it so far? I think it's pretty nice. Let me know in the comments what you think about the flooring. Seriously, this stuff is so easy to lay. Anybody could do it, I'm telling you. A little bit of practice, anybody could do it. Maybe a wide lens.
Colty.
Colt, get your feet off my insulation.
Off my insulation.
Get your feet off my insulation.
Get down.
Get down. We got ceiling panels, we need trim. We got some flooring down.
I'm so excited.
I know, me too. Oh, it's so much different.
It's awesome.
Holy cow.
So pretty!
This is my nephew Judah. He's crazy too. So we made good progress today. We got the rest of the ceiling panels up, except for that one. We got some of the floor down. We got all of the insulation for the floor down, which is super duper. The project is like coming together. Mama, why don't you come and talk with us?
Did you have a fun day?
Yeah.
Everything
Did you eat
went.
chocolate chips?
I had more chocolate chips than anybody.
Oh, wow. I can see all over your face.
Everything went well today. We didn't have any problems really with anything, did we?
Oh, really?
Smooth sailing. It's like a dream. Maybe it is a dream.
Maybe, yeah, we're gonna come back tomorrow and be like...
This is the first full day that we've been able to put in for at least 3 weeks. I think since the hurricane, possibly.
Yeah, since the hurricane.
So, we got a lot of stuff done today. We're gonna start really moving on this build. And Judah and his family are building the bus right next door. Right, Judah? Are you excited?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're gonna do the 8-inch plywood floors on their floor, and they just painted in there, which is awesome. So they're moving along. We're gonna help them do the 8-inch plywood floors pretty soon in another video. And then they're gonna have floors, and they're gonna do the panel ceilings as well. And I'm babbling.
No, you're not.
If you enjoyed this video, leave us a like and comment down below. Tell us what you think of everything that we're doing. We'd love to hear from you guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye!
Bye.
Bye. Where's Will? We gotta go. We can't conclude this video without getting some pictures.
Oh,